Hanoi, Thursday, May the 28th, 2026. Today weather report. Take a look at the satellite cloud image. Our area A from the yesterday into today has been influenced by the low pressure region south of the East Sea of Vietnam and offshore water near the Malaysia marked as the number 2. But what is more notable is that the large cloud much north of Vietnam, marked is the number 3, appear to have shifted farther towards the north. Similarly, cloud area number 1, the eastern cloud band near the Bay of Bengal and the western edge of the Cheongshan mountain range, has also been pushed farther west. This has allowed the cloud-free area A, over mainland Vietnam and the Pacific water east of Vietnam to expand. We can clearly observe clouds moving toward the western side of the Cheongshan mountain, then weakening and being pushed back towards the Lao border. Today, I think we should give area a name because if they reflect quite well the nature of the hot high pressure air mass pressing downward toward us. Imagine leaning over to table and blows strongly into its surface. If dust or sand is sitting there, the air pushes it away, revealing the surface underneath. And today, satellite images show something similar. Area A appeared remarkably clear, almost cloud-free, allowing us to see Earth's surface much more clearly from space. Now, let's move to weather radar imagery. Convective cloud clusters are currently active along the Lao-Vietnam border region. However, most of them still cannot cross the Cheongshan mountain range because the airflow from the offshore high pressure is pushing those cloud systems back toward Laos. Rainfall remains relatively limited for now. Later the afternoon and evening, localized shower and develop in the Bien Lai Châu and Central Highland and a part of Central Vietnam. Meanwhile, the Cheongsha Island area is currently under level 1 nature disaster warning condition. Rain shower and thunderstorm remain possible. Visibility may fall below 4 kilometers. Residents and reserve should stay alert for dangerous waterfall wind gusts reaching force 6 to force 7 and weight exceeding 2 meters. Far offshore, southeast of the Philippines, tropical storm Yangmi has formed. Its current possible is near 136.5 degrees east and 924 degrees north. The storm is moving northwestwards. Maximum wind speed is around 65 km per hour. Forecasted model suggests its storm may track farther north, partly influenced by broader atmospheric circulation and the cyclonic system near the Sea of Japan. At this time, direct impact on Vietnam appears limited. However, fishing vessels operating near the Hoàng water should continue monitoring possible outer circulation effect. We will continue update this storm in the fluent weather reports. Quick weather overview. North Vietnam 33 to 41 degrees Celsius, mostly sunny. HM heat around the midday and early afternoon. Central Vietnam, 34 to 42 degrees Celsius, strong sunshine. Some area experiencing drizzle haze. Central Highland, 30 to 39 degrees Celsius, scattered evening shower possible. Southern Vietnam, 30 to 36 degrees Celsius, hot daytime temperature, localizer thunderstorm later in the day. Offshore water, Warsaw Island belong to Vietnam, mostly sunny, around 39 degrees Celsius. Trường Sa Island, thunderstorm, strong wind gusts, around 36 degrees Celsius. Phú Quốc in Vietnam, localizer thunderstorm, around 39 degrees Celsius. Today perspective. Today, taking advantage of the hot weather, let us talk briefly about one of Vietnam's lesser-known seafood export industry, dryer seafood. Over the past week, especially during the last 3 days of the intense heat, conditions have unintentionally become the favor for the dryer seafood production. Southwest wind combined with a hot high pressure system pressing downward towards the surface have created an environment helpful to the fishermen and the seafood producer. Across the large coastal drying yards, surface temperature around the midday can approach 45 degrees Celsius. Combined with the dry seasonal wind, often called lao wind in the Vietnam Central, and the lower humidity, conditions becomes highly suitable for drying fish, shrimp, and squid. Faster drying helps to improve preservation quality rate. In the recent years, consumer preferences have shifted. Prepared seafood production and drier seafood has become increasingly popular, both domestically and internationally. Hot weather creates a challenge for many industries, but sometimes it also creates a opportunity for others. With the fishermen, many successful export orders in the months ahead. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your weather question for tomorrow. I would surely appreciate it, and I would be honored to share from my own perspective. See you again next time.